comes down to this. Hello everybody, this is NAPA Fan, and this is the final race in season number 1 of the Chick-Fil-A Cup Series. We have had a fantastic season, and it's only going to get better because tonight we are going to crown the first ever Chick-Fil-A Cup Series champion. 4 drivers, the 17 of Rajah Caruth, the 5 of Aaron Lukes, the 43 of Jesse Turner, and the 27 of Warren Hennigar. The highest finishing driver of those 4 guys will win the Chick-Fil-A Cup Series Championship. Let's get to the starting lineup here for the Chick-Fil-A 400 at the Homestead Miami Speedway. Cameron Garlington on the pole, Austin Spencer, Rajah Caruth. Now, all of the championship contenders have the C in their name. Rajah Caruth is one of those championship contenders. He is the highest starting of all the championship contenders in number 17. Zachary Fitzwater, Cody Hagan, Stuart Gratton, Aaron Lukes, another championship contender. Cameron Gaidu, Justin Roberts, Gabriel Marcio, Jesse Turner, another championship contender. Garrett Sonora, Trey Bartow, Jacob Reed, Eric Powers, Alan Cavagnaro, the final championship contender, Warren Hennigar. Regan Whitlock, Jonathan Skivnicki, J.J. Wording, Riley White, Aaron Walpole, Caleb Hoffman, Diego Stevenson, Christian Master, Joffrey Toussaint, L.J. Mills, Matt Dalio, Adam Pinchon, Biff Crafton, Mason Powers, and Blaine Keys. That broke a record for the fastest starting lineup, at least in the second half, at least. So yeah, here we go. 40 laps. There are no pit stops in the race, so we are going to just flat out race. That is something I decided to do because I figured the pit stops were going to space the guys out. Here at Homestead, we get pack racing in this game, and I wanted to have that the whole race through and have a very entertaining race. Garlington on the pole was very close to being one of the final 4 guys. And actually, what I did is I actually went into the ratings and turned the ratings for qualifying higher for all the championship contenders, so they would start up front. Just making it a little exciting there. You wouldn't actually be able to notice that because it didn't really work the way I thought it would. But anyway, Rajah Caruth starting in 3rd place, the highest of the championship contenders, but he's got Aaron Lukes right behind him in the number 5, really close behind, and Jesse Turner's not too far behind, and neither is the 27 of Warren Hennigar. The pace car has pulled off. Here we go. The final 40 laps of season number 1 in the Chick-Fil-A Cup Series. The green flag is out. It all comes down to this. Who will be the champion in the Chick-Fil-A Cup Series? Rajah Caruth, a championship contender, is already going for the lead. Rajah Caruth, the only 3-time winner of all the championship contenders. The rest of the guys have won 2 races throughout the season. And here comes Stuart Gratton in the number 34. Gratton in the 34. Here comes Lukes. He's going to try to go 3 wide for the lead. Aaron Lukes, another championship contender. This track is awesome for NR 2003. It is fantastic. Hennigar's stuck on the high line back in there. He might be one of those guys that doesn't contend much. Here we go. A pass for the championship. Lukes underneath of Caruth for the championship lead. Aaron Lukes. Remember, this 5 won the championship in the Mellow Yellow Cup Series. The only NR 2003 league that ran its whole season on this channel in its history. Of course, those races are deleted. Aaron Lukes out front. Spencer trying to take the lead. Aaron Lukes out front in the championship. Don't rule out Jesse Turner in this 43. He had a little cough up there, almost going 4 wide. He's not going to be pushed to the middle as Aaron Lukes is trying to take the lead in the number 5. Will this 5 win the championship again and win the final race as well? When that happened, the 5 won the final race of the season. So let's check in on the other championship contender, Warren Hennigar. Let's see what happens. He's stuck back here. He's not, completely out of contention. I mean, this is early in the race, but he is deep in the field in this number 27. He started on the outside, and that's a big problem for him. But but the other three guys, they're right up on each other. Look at this. The lead is for the 17 and the 5. Both of these guys are championship contenders. This is going to be a great race, and I think it's going to be either the 17 or the 5 that wins this championship. Those guys have been solid all season long. I really haven't seen one hiccup out of either one of those guys this season. Caruth now the championship leader and the leader of the race. Luke's stuck up high. So is Turner in the 43. Turner actually might be able to close in here on Luke's, because Luke's just got put up 3 wide by his Turner's teammate, Zachary Fitzwater. Fitzwater up here. Justin Roberts got him up here. And here comes Turner. Pass for the second place spot in the championship. Trying to get by Aaron Lukes. And Hennigar is nowhere to be found. Man, they're running right up on each other. I do remember that one one full-time season I did have. It was awesome. And that finale race was awesome too. Looks like we got another awesome finale race here. For the lead, Zachary Fitzwater underneath of Rajah Caruth. Caruth, remember, he is one of the championship contenders. All 3 of these championship contenders, minus Warren Hennigar, who's stuck back in the pack, are all up here racing for the lead. Turner is the second place championship driver. He's got Aaron Lukes, another championship driver, right behind him. And Rajah Caruth stuck on the high side with Fitzwater beneath him. Here comes Lukes for second in the championship. See, where is Hennigar in all this? Hennigar's way back here. He's stuck on the high line, deep in the field. And this is not good for Warren Hennigar in the number 27. He did not get a good qualifying position. The way the qualifying worked is I had to make sure we had at least 3 drivers in the top 12. And once I did that, then I was able to do the race. Hennigar was outside the top 12. He started 18th, and he is just falling back in this race. Caruth trying to take the lead back from the number 9. You got the 5 and the 43 all racing right around him. And this is a 40-lap race. This is a relatively long race, so we still got plenty of time to determine the champion here tonight. And Hennigar still, he's got time to catch up. He's just got to get to that inside line and stay there. Luke's now closing in on the 17. What if this happened at the finish? Oh man, that would be nice if that happened at the finish. Luke's doesn't lead that lap. Caruth does, but another pass for the championship between Luke's and Caruth. See, the 43 is stuck on the high line back in here. Of course, now all the championship contenders are on the high line. Here comes Stuart Gratton in the number 34. So here are some sleepers to win this race. You got Gratton up here. He only won 1 race all season. You got Fitzwater trying to get his 4th ever win on that channel, going 3 wide for the lead. Here comes Jesse Turner in the 43. Fitzwater's teammate trying to close in. He's going to go underneath of Caruth if he keeps this 3 wide up, and I think he's going to be able to do it. Reed looking 4 wide. 4 wide. They are 4 wide. Luke's is the championship leader, but they're 4 wide. Will they make it? We have seen crashes here before. It is possible. And they make it. Great driving by those championship contenders there. That's why they are championship contenders. Jesse Turner trying to get by Caruth. Couldn't quite do it. And Luke's is now looking for the lead. But he's got Fitzwater to his inside. Looking 3 wide for first place. Just think, if that was all championship contenders, we actually wouldn't be able to tell who would win the race. Let's see if the TV2 cam gets us anywhere. With a good camera at the finish line. I don't like that angle there. I do not like that still angle, but if we had to come to the finish, I'm just going to see here. Caruth in the 17. Closing in, they're nearly going 3 wide for the championship. Look at this, they're 4 wide for the lead. Caruth trying to get it. That would be a good angle for the finish, but we're going to keep it here on the TV1 cam until we get to the finish. Look at the way they're trying for the lead. Look at Stuart Gratton shoot the gap between the 17 and the 9. This is unbelievable racing by these guys up front. And if they're not careful, they're going to crash. the 5 up high, championship contender. You got the 43 here. All 3 of these championship contenders are right up on each other. They're 4 wide again. They've been 4 wide for 3 straight laps down the front stretch. Caruth is the championship leader. They're going to go 3 wide for the championship. How about this? How about Jesse Turner? On lap 16 of 40, they are 3 wide for the championship. Turner is really using that inside line. Look at the way they're racing here. Turner trying to grab the championship lead for the first time today. They are coming close to crashing, but they are doing a good job. These are championship contenders here. And right now, Stuart Grattan has pulled out to the lead. The second place position driver is Rajah Caruth. Then we got Jesse Turner and Aaron Lukes. All 3 of those guys are championship contenders, but we got some guys that aren't championship contenders having a say at this whole race here. You got Justin Roberts in the 38 moving his way up through the field. Caruth has been the championship leader for most of this race, but we haven't hit the halfway point quite yet. This is actually going to be a relatively short race, so that's pretty nice. Of course, that is, of course, if we don't have a caution, because it's definitely very likely we could get a caution here in the later goings of this race. Caruth now trying to take the lead from Stuart Grattan. Oh no, there is Garlington, and there's Hennigar around, the championship contender. The caution is going to come out, and a huge crash down the backstretch. Season's ending for a lot of these guys right here, right now. Cameron Garlington, the pole sitter, all torn up. Hoffman involved, Dalio involved, Master, White, Pinchon, Stevenson, and the hardest one to say was Hennigar, a championship contender involved in that. We'll make sure. We'll see. I think these guys are still racing to the line. Caruth wins the race back. And Turner's in third. They couldn't quite make it, could they? Huge crash down the front stretch here at the Homestead Miami Speedway. Of course, I'm going way too far back because my mouse was not on the play pause button. But either way, it started right here between the 10 and the 13. We'll actually go with the TV2 cam for this one. We're going to get a better angle here, and it just... 10 didn't know the 13 was there. Now, this Hennigar going around is something totally different. You see the 27 here, he gets spun. He sees that, you see that happening. Oh, this is what happened. They're going forward, coming out of the corner. Matt Dalio goes high, clips Pinchon, Walpole, Master. Hennigar went around. He got a little damage. And then we see Christian Master get put upside down by Matt Dalio. Cameron Garlington in the number 10 took a hard hit to this inside wall. Look at this. Gets spun hard into that wall. That was a very, very hard hit. And hold on just a minute. Okay, nothing important there. But something that is important is Hennigar here getting involved. Now, he didn't get too much damage in all this, and a caution is a good break for him, but I don't think he's going to be able to contend anymore. He really wasn't contending to begin with. He just got that hit right there from Hoffman and got the inside wall a little bit. But other than that, Hennigar looks to be okay. Now, I don't know if his damage is going to affect the aerodynamics of that car or what. We'll figure that all out when we get there. Look at the Master. He went upside down. Dalio just trying to avoid the whole thing, and the cars are all over the place. Stevenson involved. Nasser, he got hit by Dalio and got turned upside down in that number 14. And when I said seasons are ending for these guys, I mean tough seasons. Dalio having a very tough season. It's ending in a torn-up race car. Master not having that good of a season. I mean, Cameron Garlington, he had a great season, but just couldn't make it into this Final Four. Barely missed out on it, and he's not having too good of a season. Stevenson, it was looking good for Stevenson, and then all of a sudden, whammo, it went in flames. See Pinchon, he's kind of torn up there. Hoffman Hoffman never won a race this season, but he was a chase contender. And Hennigar, Hennigar, a championship contender being involved in this whole thing. But he really wasn't part of this whole thing to begin with. And Master, another one of those guys. Actually, I already mentioned Master. So, as I said, there aren't any pit stops. So Caruth is the leader in the number 17. He is a championship contender. You got Grattan. Then Jesse Turner. He's second in the championship right now in the number 43. And then we got Aaron Lukes in the number 5. He's 5th. Championship's going to be one of those 3 guys. I don't really see Hennigar going too far. Of course, you know, this restart could be good for him. He could get to that inside line here. We'll see how it all goes for Hennigar. He's 19th, so as long as he doesn't have too much damage that slows his car down, he will definitely be a contender. He could definitely do it. Of course, you never know. We could have a crash like that happen up front, and all 3 of these guys get involved, and Hennigar just drives right by. But anyway, Rajah Caruth out front. He's a championship contender. He got 3 wins this season. Turner got 2. He won the last race at Phoenix yesterday and the Daytona 500. Aaron Lukes, the first 2-time winner in the Chick-Fil-A Cup Series. And then we got Warren Hennigar, involved in that crash, sitting 19th right now in the number 27, trying to get up front. Of course, he didn't have enough damage that it knocked him out, but I think he's got a bit of rear-end damage to his car. We will check in on him during the green flag and see how he does. That's the solution to figuring out that whole ordeal there. And lights aren't going to go out yet. Hopefully this race doesn't end under caution or something stupid like that. That would be kind of hard on you guys. I wouldn't want something like that to happen in a finale. Lights are going out on the pace car. Rajah Caruth out front. Jesse Turner in 3rd. And Aaron Lukes in 5th. Those are the championship contenders out front. Hennigar is 19th. Here we go for the restart. Caruth, Grattan, Turner, Roberts, Lukes. Here we go. And green flag is out. The restart. We are over halfway through this race. And anything is still possible. Turner going to get underneath for the 34. They're going to be 3 wide for 3rd. Aaron Lukes trying to get on the inside of those guys there. And we see the 43 taking the lead from the 17. This is for the championship lead. Jesse Turner, the number 43, is a champion as of now. Not quite the champion yet, but if he wins the race, he will definitely be the champion. See these 2 guys up here, the 5 and the 17. You saw Cody Hagan go underneath of his teammate there. But those guys are able to get by, and it's still the 3 championship contenders out front. Rajah Caruth stuck on the outside though, but we'll see how he does. Luke's trying to take the lead from Turner. He's got a little bit of a run here. Gotta be careful not to clip these guys. If you clip them, you can send them hard into the wall. Just like we saw in that caution. Luke's trying to take the lead, and as I said, we will check in on Hennigar. We'll see how he's doing. Wow, 5. They're looking 5 wide there. Hennigar is not slowing down, so the damage did not affect his car, but he's stuck here in the back. He really doesn't. Oh my goodness, we're going 4 wide at least. Almost looked like we're going 5 wide. Here comes Aaron Lukes in the number 5, trying to take it side by side for the lead and for the championship. Turner is using that outside lane to his advantage, though, in that number 43. Great racing for the championship. 3 championship contenders, 1, 2, 3. And here comes Rajah Caruth. He's trying to make a move. And that's going to put Turner on the high line. And here comes Justin Roberts, the spoiler here at the Homestead Miami Speedway. Caruth to the lead. Here comes the 38 of... Where did he come from? Justin Roberts. Haven't seen much of him at all this season. He won that race at Atlanta, got him the chase, but got eliminated early. He's now contending for the win here at the final race of the season. Caruth, the leader in the number 17. Oh, man, if these guys crash... That would be, oh man, you see Marcio there, they're all bunched up here, and if they crash, that would be devastating for those two championship contenders. They're stuck on the outside, and Caruth is pulling away, but this isn't the kind of track you pull away at. Second place for the championship is a heated battle. Whoa, 43 of Turner. Just cut right in front of Marcio to get that inside lane. He knows he needs to win this race if he wants to get the championship. Caruth pulling away slightly, but he's not going to be pulling away too much longer. Marcio isn't happy about that. He's going to try to go 3 wide for third. Hennigar at the end of this pack, in case something happens. Turner really trying to get to that inside lane before Marcio does. And Lukes is stuck on the high line in the 5 car. 10 laps to go in the final race of the season in the Chick-Fil-A Cup Series. Rajah Caruth is the leader. And we got Jesse Turner, another championship contender. The highest of Caruth, Turner, Lukes, and Hennigar will be the champion. Right now, Caruth would be the champion. But here comes another championship contender. He's in third. And Justin Roberts looking to take the lead from the 17. Jesse Turner and Aaron Lukes are still right up here. And how about good old Jacob Reed? And number 19 had a very hard season this year. Last in points. Wouldn't it be nice to see him get a win? I would love to see that. I really would. And I'd like to see a good championship battle. Here comes Jesse Turner for the championship lead on Rajah Caruth. We're closing in on the final stages of this race here. We got 8 laps to go here at the Homestead Miami Speedway. These 3 guys know that the highest placed driver, you guys know that. I've said it like 20,000 times this season. So I'm just going to let the cars do the talking right now. Jesse Turner the leader with Rajah Caruth in second place. Actually, Rajah Caruth is the leader in the chase. And here comes Jacob Reed. I'm not going to let the cars do the talking. There's too much going on to not talk. We got lap cars coming up here. Slow cars. Will these guys be able to get around Diego Stevenson and Caleb Hoffman? Oh, man. Got to use that outside lane. Caruth's going to pull away here. And Turner's going to get away. Is he going to get away the whole way? No, he's not. And Caruth is pulling away in the 17. Oh, no. Lap cars. Oh, my goodness. And this just became Caruth's championship to lose in the number 17. How about that? Lap cars getting in the way of Jesse Turner and Aaron Lukes, and I'm actually disappointed because I was looking forward to a really good race for the championship. Of course, we might get a caution here. If we were to get a caution, we would have to have it now if we wanted to get back to racing. Of course, this isn't all over yet. Caruth still has to get by some other lap guys here, but right now, it is looking like Rajah Caruth is going to win this. Jesse Turner. I mean, these guys are a lot closer to Warren Hennigar now than they were before. And Caruth in third place, a championship contender. The lap cars became a factor. Wow. I don't know. Wow, that's just depressing. Of course, we'll see if Riley White affects any of this here. He might. Nope, man, Caruth's going to get by the one just fine, and Jacob Reed takes the lead. But Rajah Caruth trying to take the lead from him. Caruth has been solid all season long, and right now, it's looking to be all Caruth here to win the championship. Of course, look at the way they're racing back here. Rajah Caruth in the number 17. Trying to become the first ever Chick-Fil-A Cup Series champion. Regan Whitlock trying to take the lead. 2 laps to go here at the Homestead Miami Speedway. We're still going to have a good race for the win. I know that much. And the guys who were contending are all the way back here in 12th and looks to be maybe 15th. Regan Whitlock taking the lead. And you know what? The final lap of Season 1 is now. Regan Whitlock leads at the white flag in the Chick-Fil-A 400 here at Homestead. And it looks to be Rajah Caruth that's going to win the championship in the number 17. After the lap cars slowed down the other two championship contenders, Rajah Caruth was able to take the championship lead. Regan Whitlock taking the lead early in this, or late in this race. Regan Whitlock is going to win the final race of the season, and Rajah Caruth wins the first Chick-Fil-A Cup Series Season 1 championship. The race is over, the season is over, and Caruth is the champion. How about that? Regan Whitlock, the winner of this race. Congratulations to him on his first career win. And Rajah Caruth in the 17 is the champion. He was the guy I picked before the race to win this thing, and he won it. They're actually waving a caution. I think something might have happened on the track at the end of this thing. We got some damaged cars, but that could have been from the earlier incident. But there is your champion in season number 1 of the Chick-Fil-A Cup Series. Rajah Caruth in the number 17 becomes the first ever Chick-Fil-A Cup Series championship champion. Congratulations to him on that win. I was actually really looking forward to having a very good championship fight there at the end. And unfortunately, the lap cars got in the way and pushed Aaron Luce and Jesse Turner back. They're going to finish second and third, respectively, in the championship points. And Hennigar wasn't too far behind from those guys. He finished 20th, and he'll be 4th in the championship points for this season. So, yeah, the fun actually has really technically just started, because we're going to be starting Season 2 very, very shortly. So, congratulations to Rajah Caruth on winning the first ever Chick-Fil-A Cup Series champion. He will return in that number 17 for Season number 2. And I'm really looking forward to see all you guys sign up later tonight. So thank you guys very much for watching this entire season. It has been a total blast. I really enjoyed doing this. And here we go for the final point standings in Season 1 of the Chick-Fil-A Cup Series. So thank you guys very much for watching, and I'll see you later tonight for Chick-Fil-A's Cup Series Season 2 sign-ups with the Crown Royal Series, the NAPA Truck Series, and the Herr's Elimination Series all tonight. You be there if you want to get a car. So thank you guys very much for watching, and I will see you guys later.